And welcome back to Minecraft. This is going to be episode 7. And back here, who's that dragon? Anyway, so we got, let's see here, 7. So you can see we're recording. There we go. And it should be nighttime because I accidentally left it on from last time we did. Loading terrain. Okay, it's not raining. Hope it's not learning the rain. Okay. So, last load, here we are. Basically what happened is I just left the thing open for a second. And then we just need to sleep. And then we ready to start the day. Oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't realize they did that nowadays. Wait, let's get back to what we were doing. So, this episode, we're going to build the house. Lag. I figured out that was just recording stuff, so. Oh, goodness. It's funny, always playing this game now and recording it. It's like, I don't know, it makes me really motivated to play it, though, so that's a good thing. I'm like, okay, I gotta play it to get some new stuff for the viewers. So. It probably does motivate you to play a lot more. And, you know, I'm really motivated to do this YouTube thing, so I always gotta do it, so. I'm enjoying it, so. You know, even if, you know, as of me starting this, you know, accounts aren't. I am having fun, so I, you know. No, we're getting some lag. Okay, so I think I want to build a house here. That doesn't stand out too bad. Okay. So let's go ahead and start. So this house is going to be a little bit a different version of the last. This is really weird. I've never had one of these. Okay, so I'm just going to build it right here. I mean, it looks kind of out of place, but I really don't care. Oh, I'm not getting any sound. My headphones plugged in. Wait a sec. Oh, okay, that's why. My headphones weren't plugged in. Oh, goodness, that was funny. I'm like, what's going on? Where's the sound? You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys will still hear it, though, because the game just records what. So. Oh. Lagging it up. I'll move the bed in here at night. I'm not doing that thing where I move it in there in the middle of the day and then die. Regularly I would care about what's going on with how they're different, but honestly you won't see them, so it doesn't make a difference. Oh, wait a minute, yeah, it does. Oh! Dang it, I forgot I did that. Okay, let's make sure they're all facing the same way then. Honestly, I won't be finished with this today anyway, so I'll leave it down in the valley for the rest, until this thing is complete. That way we won't have to deal with mobs. Or dying. Well, I might die, but at least then, if I do die, I do not die. I do not go back to spawn, which at this point I won't ever see again. No, I'll probably go back there at some point. And I don't know, though. I mean, how am I going to find it other than by destroying my bed? At this point, I do have F3 coordinates recorded, so that's good on this place. So, it's not as big a deal if I get die again. I hadn't gotten F3 coordinates, because I hadn't realized. I don't know, I'm kind of happy with how this has all worked out. I mean, I'm still kind of sad I lost that village, but hey, move on and forget. Okay, so, get that. Man, this is a starter house for sure, but hey, okay, that's what I want to build. What are those? What are those? Okay, there's that, and then we got. Okay, and this is how I build my wooden houses. Here I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 up. Man, I healed that damage back really quick. We're getting lag. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do just like this. I know it looks different from mine, and then we'll go, and then I'll pretty much do that, and then build it the rest of it out of the white. So that's how I make my wood houses. That actually does not look as out of place as I thought it would. I don't know. We'll see when it's finished. Which direction? Ooh, thank you for the egg. I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I? No, I'm going the right way, I think. Oh no. At least this time it's gonna be easy. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, I think I should be going. Hey, I got a little. If we start early, I'm problem with food and I can kill some of these chickens. Yeah, I need to be going this way back. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's back here. Okay. Yeah, here's our house over here. That's where I sat there and scouted the area out. I think, or is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Right here. No, I was wrong again. Find it someday, guys. Oh my goodness, where is it? That's not it. Okay, this is getting just kind of scary. Oh, you know what? It's probably right through here. This game sometimes. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Cause I remember. Yeah. This time I'm pretty sure. No, it's not gonna be here either. Cause I would remember that. Stop here for a second and see what we got. Where the heck is it? I think I'm just not going far enough. Oh, here, I bet it's right here. Let's get on top of this. Circle around. We'll find it eventually. We're not that stupid. This is really kind of scary. Where did my little... You know what? Right through here. I'm terrible. I'm just terrible at this game. No, it's not through here, I don't think. Yeah, because it's not... If we go too far, because I don't want to get lost. The last thing we need is to get lost. This better not be happening again. At least I didn't die this time. It's not the end of the world. I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So what you do is just from this mountain. Okay. That's probably why I wasn't saying it. I was expecting it to be... Okay. Okay, so is any of our wheat grown yet? Here. Okay, so we got 2 wheat. There we go. Okay, we got the wheat. Okay. Go ahead and throw it there. Okay, so our goal now is to start cutting down wood. And then we're going to go branch mining once this house is finished. Should be fun times for all. Honestly, what I probably will just do with these episodes is say, I mean, like when I do branch mining and caving stuff, is I'll just throw 20 minutes on my good old timer and then go from there. And I think we're on day 7, right? Day 7 of Minecraft. And where's the time gone? I'll tell you where it's gone. Too much bread. Goodness. I still can't get over the fact that we lost that. It's already been. I've heard that there's only been. It feels like it's been a lot less than 7, or a lot more than 7 days, but I haven't been playing this world that long. I guess it just seems longer because really I've started twice. You know, I don't know. It makes it seem a lot bigger, or a lot longer. Goodness, what time is it? It's getting late. The sun's starting to set on day 7. Episode 7 here, or well, we still got 10 minutes. I'm gonna sleep again, so we're gonna have 2 days I really don't need any mob drops, so I'm just gonna keep doing this until it gets to the point where I need the mob drops, because I'd rather get things built and then ready before I start fighting mobs, and then plus I need to do, which is okay in my opinion, because I mean, it comes down to, yeah, I mean, you're not dealing with it. It makes the game easier, but at the same time, I'd rather get set up and get everything going. That way, I don't have to do this again. Why is that so close to that? Right there. Like I'm trying. I always replant my forests because in the fast I found out if you don't, then you just start to get a wood shortage and not good. Okay, so we got that. Okay, this is a big tree, I guess. It's fun if you can attack these things from the top. Oh, and I already cut this one down. I forgot about that. It's fun with the big trees, though. If you can somehow get on top of it and attack it from there, it's really deep. But my axe is gonna break. I don't know. I'm never one of those people. I guess this isn't my first anyway, but I'm never one of those people that like save their first tools. Like I may save the diamond ones just because if I save them. Even though I think they changed that again. The used to be like there was a period of time there where it was really cheap to enchant stuff, or not to enchant stuff. To use the anvil or repair, and they kind of nerfed it again, which is okay because I thought that was a little, because of how they did enchanting. I thought it was a good trade-off. Okay, it's easier to enchant stuff, but it takes more levels to repair it, which I mean is a trade-off, and I think it's a good one because I mean you can go nuts and get really nice gear nowadays. It's by like if you get to 30 levels, and like 39 levels, you can get some, or not 39, but you know what I mean. Like you can get to level 30 and get some pretty nice stuff, and only have to get 3 levels to get another enchantment, instead of like back in the day where it was you had to get 30 levels, then you had to do it again and again and again. So I thought that was a good trade-off. That hey, instead now you can get it, but if you want it to last, you're gonna have to pay up to get it to come back. So I thought that was a good trade-off. Anyway, we have 39 lumber, so we'll cut down some more in the morning, probably till noon, and then we'll finish the house, and that'll probably get us to the end of the episode. Goodness. Okay, so I don't know. I guess this isn't most entertaining, but I mean that's kind of the point. I'm just kind of like trying to have fun. Okay, there's a tree sapling. Okay, I think we're to the point where the sun's going up. Okay, let's make some bread. That's a first here. There's some bread. Oh, we got an achievement. We're baking bread. I thought it used to be local bakery, or is that only an achievement? I thought it used to be like a bakery thing. Maybe it's in one of the beta versions. I still haven't killed an animal. I haven't made a sword. I haven't made a wooden sword either. I can just do that just for fun, so we can unlock the other stuff. Oh. Oh. Here, wait a second. Oh. And we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so on the cliffhanger, will Tyler craft the sword? I guess that's the only problem with drinking a Coke is that sometimes you have some air bubbles and the carbonation. As I take another drink. Okay, so wheat farm going good. Okay, there's my crafting table. Okay, did I get the achievement? I think so. I think I saw it. Yep. Okay, so now I can get the cow tipper and the monster hunter. Hey, we got to hunt some monsters. We're not hunting any monsters anytime soon, because I don't want to die and go back to the original place. I need to stop talking like Bear Grylls and get stuck like that, and nobody wants that. Did that show just get canceled, or did he just eventually have to? I don't know, I just thought that show was kind of interesting. I mean, Honestly, I watched it more to have the good old "What's Bear gonna eat today?" Oh, that was so disgusting. That one episode where he ate the elephant dung, or didn't eat it, but he like there's apparently water in it. That was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know why I shared that, but please tell the class the most disgusting thing you've ever seen. Burgers eat elephant poop. You know what I have? I just realized I don't have any torches anywhere in this area. That's kind of funny. I have so much dang coal in this area, though. It's not. I'm not too concerned about it yet, or not concerned about it at all. Never have, and I never will be. No, will be at some point, but by then I'll have lava. So lava becomes my fuel source. Okay, and then I'm gonna build build the roof a little differently than I built the stone house. I kind of just built a flat one because that way, if I ever want to expand it, I can go up another floor. I did this one. Okay, so like, okay, when I first got this game back in 2012, I built this house in a village. I took a basic village house, and I started like, at first it was okay. I needed a second level because I had too much stuff. And what I did is I ended up building up on it. The problem was I kept building up on it, and then I chose different blocks every time. It became this like 20-story high thing where it was like 4 every time. Just different blocks. There was glass, pumpkin, like all the blocks that you can get. Like I even had a watermelon floor. It was insane. Well, I'm sad I lost that save. I forget. I one time had one time had it on a flash drive, but I lost that flash drive. So. Goodness. I remember though, because I had it at I played on 2 different PCs at the time, and I had that world. I had 2 different versions of that. One with that, and then one where I went off and built a castle or whatever. It was like so funny looking at it. I'm like, I guess and I had another world. That was the same time I had there was a world that I had that is honestly my favorite world I've ever made, and it's sad I don't have it anymore. But it was a world where I had like a village. It was kind of like what I had before in this world. That's why I kind of liked it, but it was a little different. It's like I had a village right next to the shore, and it was really nice. But that's where I got most of my. That's pretty much where I perfected my skills in Minecraft. Basically, that's where I wouldn't say perfected, but that's where I like learned the game. I learned so much from that world, and that world ended up being the basis of a lot of stuff. Like when I build my storage room, which I will probably do a lot of. When I build my storage room, that's what the design. I got the design from that. So I mean, and once you see it, that's where I got the design from. So. Because I built it there first, and then I realized, hey, this is a kind of a cool thing. And then it has a tree farm on the top of it, so that's always a good thing. Multi-purpose building. I will never be replicating the wheat farm I made. No, that was in another world. Never mind. I made this wheat farm. Oh my goodness, was it a pain? If I had figured out a way to make water go to every floor, it would have been very efficient. But the problem was I didn't. I kind of just, I don't know, didn't give it the effort it probably needed, and it ended up costing me because in the end I made something that requires, I mean, if you were willing to sit there and replant it all, it was pretty much a 50 tall building, and there was, in between it was 3 blocks, and every 3 blocks, like high, there was a level with like, I'd say a good 100 spaces to plow, and I'd plow them all and then have a wheat farm. That thing would, I mean, so basically you could plant a good, let's just say for the all intents purposes, it was probably around 1,000. You could probably plant 1,000 wheat in there, and then all you'd have to do is push the button, and water would flow down, and I made it so each floor was, made it so that each floor had enough, that it was 8, or maybe it was even more than 100 per floor. I'm just using ballpark estimates, basically. And then, what would happen is that the wheat would all file down into one, like, thing, and I made it before even hoppers, so, I didn't even have any hoppers. and it was a pretty nice system. The problem is that I did not give it the effort I needed to, and it ended up being more of a pain because I did not put water underneath. So when the water would come down and cascade down, it would unplow the land, and I had to sit there and till all the land. Therefore, really taking out that automatic part of it. It's just a huge field. So that kind of made it inefficient and made it so I kind of decided not to use it too much. I turned it into a mob farm at one point. That was when I was like running out of ideas, and that world just started going downhill. I built a nice cactus farm in that world too. And I built one of Etho's designs, the farm. All you have to do is like you do that, and then you kind of just right click it. You kind of whatever. And that one, the farm where basically, I don't even know if that farm works anymore. But I built that farm in that world, and I did some nice creative things in that world. Again, that was another world I learned a lot. And this one will probably turn into that at some point. Off at this moment, it isn't. No, I've learned some strategy stuff already. I've gotten a reminder, let's put it that way, on why we built a bed before we start establishing ourselves too much. Now, I don't think there's anything I could have done, though, in that other village, because I think I just stumbled upon that village. I should have made sure I was better prepared before going out, so that was the reminder for that. But you know what? I'm not too upset. I think this area is really cool, and I think it was. Cat water just decided to dispense for some reason. I have one of those that auto fills it, so that way I don't have to sit there and if I don't, just not gonna be home or something. The cat has food and water, so it's always a good idea. I always thought that was good because then, one, you don't have to worry about it, and the cat eats, by itself, and it eats a reasonable portion. Some pets do that, they'll eat like crazy, and there's other pets that'll eat what they need and, be done. And it's all about training, but yeah, you have the cat usually just set out the food and give it one of them two automatic automatic feeder and an automatic water thing, and it eats the an appropriate portion, and it drinks, it obviously drinks enough water. Before it was drinking the dog water, and then the other problem was before we got it its own water, it was scavenging for water, and I had to get after it because it was drinking out of my glass. Which getting after it, in my opinion, is saying, "Hey, stop it!" and picking them up and putting them on the floor. And I'm nice to my pets. Let's put it that way. My version of healing at them, telling them they're a bad boy, and I'm disappointed in them. No, I don't know. I think that there's some pets, most pets, you can get by with doing that because, they look up to you, and when you are disappointed, especially dogs, when you're disappointed, they know it and they feel bad about it. That's the kind of breed of dogs I like, that are like that, where they want you to be, when they know you're unhappy about them, they are upset, and it makes them say, okay, I need to change what I'm doing. And it makes it a lot easier because then you don't have to be mean. And I don't like being mean to my pets. I like being a nice one. I like just having. But anyway, I'm going to plow these 4 things of dirt, plant my seeds, and we're going to go to sleep. Or actually, we're not going to go to sleep. I'm going to save that for the beginning of the next episode just in case something happens and I have to leave it like that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and this has been episode 7 of Minecraft, and nothing awakened, so that's not shocking. I had to make a Force Awakens joke at some point, didn't I? But anyway, been episode 7 of Minecraft, and thanks so much for watching. See you next time.